rally going into last weekend was squashed after Warren Buffett called Bitcoin rat poison at his annual shareholders meeting on Saturday. That said Bitcoin down nearly $1,000. It's a microcosm of what we've seen over the past year. Huge rallies, steep declines, lots of uncertainty, and a rush of retail investors trying to cash in or at least figure it out. Now comes the latest development in the cryptocurrency revolution, a new crypto index launching today. The man behind it is none other than Mike Novogratz. He's CEO and founder of Galaxy Digital Capital Management. He's also the former chief investment officer at Fortress and a former gold partner at Goldman Sachs. Hey, Mike, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
I'm doing well. I heard you laughing when we were referencing Warren Buffett's comments. First of all, let's start with the index. What are you hoping this does for the crypto market? What's the goal here?
So listen, in 1962, the S&P 500 got launched, and in the 70s, I think it was 72, the Lehman Ag Index got launched, and I was at Goldman Sachs in 92 when they did the Goldman Sachs Commodity Index, and so we're hoping that this index becomes the bellwether and benchmark for the whole crypto space, that hedge funds are compared to it, and that it's seen as this kind of watershed moment where crypto starts to become an investable asset class from an institutional perspective.
And that's, I think, what everybody's been waiting for. And looking at the list, this is a basket of about 10 different cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, obviously, probably the best known to a lot of the people watching, also the biggest holding here. But then you have...
So I don't know if you guys can see it that well, so I'm just going to read it off. So they got 30% Bitcoin, 30% Ethereum. I totally agree with this. 14% Ripple, okay. 10% Bitcoin Cash, okay. EOS is kind of low in my opinion. 6% EOS, 3% Litecoin. Once again, I don't know. And then they got 4 other ones, which I'm sure they'll mention at 5.33%. So, my opinion on this portfolio, it's not bad. I think that the Ripple is a little too high for me. I would probably bring Ripple down to 10%, and then probably move that over, the extra 2%, I would move that over to EOS and Litecoin. And then, like I said, the 5%, the 4 others. What I would recommend, where they're saying that the 5% should be 4 others, there is your shitcoin fund. This is where you can go invest in any of these YouTube videos you see, or anyone trying to pump random crypto coins that are not in the top 20 or top 10. I think you can go ahead and do that, especially if you're investing, what is that, 4 out of 5%, so like 1.25% of your portfolio. Go for it. I mean, you might as well learn and make some mistakes, and hey, you actually might hit gold. And if you get good at this, if you're naturally good at picking the difference, smelling the difference between good crypto and shit coins, go for it. But it's not a bad portfolio. I obviously think diversification is key. I don't know if I'd want to own a fund, because I think there's a lot of value in educating yourself on how to own the currency yourself instead of going through a fund. So it can be done. I mean, if you're a millennial, I really feel like you should just teach yourself and learn how to hold these coins in wallets. And if you're not, and like I said, also if you own, like, let's just say 50,000, 60,000 of crypto, then it makes sense to have some of it go in a fund, because you do have to worry about hacking. And I personally would never have more than $5,000 to $10,000 on any kind of wallet. And let's say I've already opened up, let's say 6 different exchanges, and I've already gone over 50 grand, and I have another 50 grand I want to invest, then I'd probably throw it into one of these funds, because obviously it's going to be a little bit harder to hack these funds. And diversification is key, and especially if it's insured by the U.S. government. I mean, maybe I'll drop in 50 to 100 grand into these funds, just for the fact that I don't have to worry about getting hacked. But don't be lazy. Learn how to actually set up your own wallets, and how to own the crypto. Send it to one of your other wallets so you understand how it works, and understand the evolution, because the only opportunity in cryptocurrency isn't just buying and speculating. I mean, it's great. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to continue to buy and hopefully do all that. But I think also just learning about the technology, and it will open up other opportunities in the future. You might be able to work on a project or do some sort of development, especially if you understand this cryptocurrency technology. So let me know your thoughts. It's cool that I'm sharing CNN content. I don't think they're going to flag me, so I don't have to interrupt and annoy you guys. But I will continue to cover a little bit more of this, and let me know your thoughts, and I will talk to you guys soon.